Hi everyone, this is Alert Day Trading. The purpose of this video and the videos I make is to journal my trades, notice any mistakes I'm making, focus on good behaviors, and if you can learn from any of my mistakes, any of my good behaviors, that's definitely a bonus. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. So today I took a few trades, a total of about 6 or 7 entries on WKHS. I have one more possible entry depending if we're able to continue this trend. So as of right now, I have 7 entries and all with multiple time frames. So the first entry I took was the 1 minute, and then I also used the 3 minute and the 5 minute time frame. And the first 3 entries with those 3 time frames kind of follow the same, basically the same trade. I was just increasing my size as I saw the opportunity. So my strategy is to focus on stocks that are trading at their all-time highs, or a stock that breaks above its all-time high, making a new all-time high, and then I'll wait for the pullback, and hopefully the pullback will stay above the previous all-time high, but if it breaks below, then my entry will still be above the previous all-time high. So if you look here, you can see this is a monthly chart. I'll make it a little bigger, and you can see this is pretty much the all-time high, this red line right here. And here you can see that we're trading above that red line. So you still have to zoom in because you can still be experiencing a pullback on the daily chart or the weekly chart. Weekly chart looks good. Daily chart also looks good. And then you have to kind of zoom out a little bit, maybe about 5 days or 10 days, just to kind of have a view of the trend in the last week or two, and also just to make sure you still are above the all-time high. So you can see here pre-market we had highs at 1260, and so in the morning I was waiting for a break above 1260, which would make a new all-time high, and here you have a break. And looking back, I was feeling a little anxious because, as you can see, we broke above 1260, but we pushed all the way up to 1320s, and that's a 60-cent move. And I was feeling a little FOMO just because, should I have bought the break instead of waiting for a pullback? But my strategy is still to wait for a pullback, wait for the first red candle to close, and then you enter based on the pullback. And I did follow my rules. I did not chase, I did not enter prematurely, and it ended up working out very well. So here's the pullback, and you can see 1260 was held as new support, and then I bought at the break above this candle, and we did kind of test that 1260 level, but we never really got right to it. So as you can see, we kind of consolidated for a little while, and then you can see the push all the way up to 15. We went all the way up to 1520. So this ended up being a really nice trade. Right now I'm currently taking statistics on this strategy, and so far it's looking pretty good. So if I had more size, I would have definitely taken advantage of this move. But if you have any questions about what my specific strategy is, let me know. But basically I scale out every risk level. So my entry is at 1312. My stop loss is the 1260, so it's about 50 cents risk. So for every 50 cents it goes up, I scale out. So I'm just trying to take statistics on what the risk to reward is on this strategy, and how often, if I'm trying to get 2 or 3 risk to reward, 2 to 1, 3 to 1 risk to reward, how often does it happen? And is it worth taking the trades if it happens not often, or if it happens often enough? So my other entries were with the 3 minute and the 5 minute. Here you can see we had the pullback and nice move up. And then here's the 5 minute as well. We had a pullback and a nice move up. And I ended up taking another entry. And you can see here we broke above these highs right here. And here's a pullback and another entry right there. I also used the 10-minute chart on that one. Here you can see we broke above these highs. And actually, I did enter this trade. You can see this when I put the order in, it was a red candle. But I guess in the last maybe 10 or 15 seconds, it turned into a green candle. And I didn't notice it, and I should have canceled that order. But anyway, it's a small mistake, so that's definitely something to correct. And I did also take a 3-minute entry on that on this actually third pullback one. I guess you can call this a second pullback, but it's really kind of a consolidation. So here we have a pullback. I ended up getting stopped out under these levels, about 1370s over here. So it just didn't work out. I do have an order right now on the 15-minute chart. As you can see, we broke above these highs. Here's a pullback, and so I'm just kind of following my strategy. But as we are passing the lunchtime hour, or entering into the lunchtime hour, I'm going to consider taking that order off the table. But we'll see. Just wait a couple more minutes. But otherwise, I'm pretty much done for the day. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, the purpose of this video and videos I make is to journal my trades. If you can learn from any of my mistakes, any of my good behaviors, then that's definitely a bonus. And like I said, I'm currently just taking statistics on this strategy. So right now I'm using very small size, and just trying to see if this strategy works. And so far it's looking pretty good, and I'm soon probably going to increase my position size and start risking my full risk amount at some point. All right, take care and good luck.